Okay, we are here today with a little bit different of a video. I've collected some things over the past couple weeks and finally found something today that I've been searching for a little bit, and I finally found one. It's not necessarily the one I wanted, but it is something that I was out to find. But we're going to look at the WWE AEW haul. What have I picked up recently that involves the companies and just things going forward? Now, I'm still on the hunt for the John Cena Farewell Tour Elites. There are a couple Stone Cold figures that I am interested in. I have them saved. But it's one of those things where I want the hunt. I want to be able to find them on my own before going to any other website and buying them. I want them on my own time. But also, I don't have the endless amounts of funds that some people do to just go spend $400 to $500 on a figure set or figures. And so for me, it's one of those where I'm just kind of holding off, and we'll see what happens. But we're going to start off with this because we are going to start off with this. This is the WrestlePalooza AEW AJ Lee, CM Punk, Becky Lynch, and Seth Rollins plaque. This is numbered to 89 of 500. The glare is terrible, and that's just the way it's going to have to go. But when you look at this plaque, the one thing that I like about this plaque is I was there. So for me, it was one of those pieces that when it finally went on sale enough where I felt comfortable buying it, I just bought it. Now, I was looking at the one without the mat, and it would have been about $20 cheaper. But it was like, you know what? I was there. I'm going to just go ahead and spend a little bit. It was a birthday present to myself. I had the fans cash on Fanatics. So it's like, why not just go ahead and get it? Next thing up, you look right here, you can kind of see that is the John Cena last match pennant. I bought two of these. One of these I am going to hang up in my classroom. So when you look at it, it's just a basic pennant with a day and commemorating his last match. It was one of those things where when they released the stuff, I was at school. Thank God I was on my prep because these were selling out according to Fanatics. Do I believe it? No. But what I will say about this, I don't even think these were supposed to start shipping until January or February. But as soon as the event ended and things happened, I got home from my niece's ballet recital or dance recital, and I had this sitting on my front porch. So I'm not going to complain, just a pennant, something to go along that route. But then we also go into let's flip it the right way. The last time is now towel, which comes with the bands, just commemorating the date. And then obviously you have the bands, so the whole little set. Now, am I ever going to wear this or use these? No. But it's one of those where it's just going to sit up there. I have the one from WrestlePalooza, the towel. I didn't buy the set. But that is sitting up there. You can see right here, that is the autographed Cena picture from WrestlePalooza. They were $50, and it was one of those, you buy it, and then you don't have to worry about it. And so I didn't have to pay crazy markup prices to get it. It was the experience of being there. So, you know. And the last thing, WWE or John Cena related, is the main event basic. Yeah. This is one of the figures that I have been hunting for a while. This is one that I want the elites, but like I said, I want them on my own time, being able to find them. I've come close, but I've still failed because they end up being out of stock when I place an order online. Through like Walmart or Target or whatever. So finding one of these, this was the last one this morning on the shelf at Walmart. So for me, it was one of those where I didn't even care that it was the basic. I've been looking since they've been released. And so it was nice to be able to finally add one of those to the collection. Now we're moving into AEW. Now, the one thing that people have taught me by looking at social media and looking at everything that comes around social media is Ross. Ross always has something. And I'm like, you know what? let's go ahead. There's a Ross right by me. Let's go ahead and stop and see if there's going to be anything there. And so I found 3 figures. Of course, they're not in the best shape, but you have them. You know what I mean? So I'm not really too concerned with that. Now, the first figure is this the Series 4? Yes. The Series 4 MJF. This is just, with him returning, it was just a luck to find this figure. And obviously, if you know about Ross's pricing, it's going to be hard to see. Oh, but they're $3.99 a piece. $3.99 a piece for a figure when they're 20 something at Walmart. So you can't really beat it. You can't really complain that route. The second figure, is this Series 4 too? Yup. Series 4, Adam Page. Again, $3.99 for it. And so for me, it's one of those where when you can find things like this that you're not finding in the stores, and I have to say, like, for me, am I going to say I'm the biggest figure fan? No, I collect what I want. But when I found these, I just buy these up because when it comes to it only being $3.99, you're not going to find them, or you go right down the street. My Ross is actually right next to Walmart. And when you go to buy them there and you're spending the $20, for me, I only want the people that I like. But for these figures, for $3, I will buy them. Because if I can somehow complete a set with them, that's good, I guess. And the last figure and the last purchase of the haul, I have seen this all over TikTok, and as you can see, this thing was obliterated, and I really don't care, is the Luminaries Chris Jericho. For me, was a Series 4, so like right there you look, right, there's 3 figures that I have right here that are all Series 4. It's almost the set that they have released. Let's do this. So when you look at a figure like this, I like I said, growing up knowing Chris Jericho the way that I did, as far as the Y2J movement and seeing him debut, you like figures like this because it just gives you that like classic feel to what it is. So things kind of got a little all over the place, but this is what I've picked up recently. Like I said, I'm still on the hunt for the Stone Cold Elites. Those are the ones that I want to pick up. I'm looking for specifically, I don't remember which, I think it's I don't even know. It's the one where he has the cooler. That's the one that I really want. And then obviously with the Monday Night War set coming out, I want to be able to pick that up as well. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day. Have a good holiday weekend. And I will talk to you all later.